What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a quick update in regards to some things that we're seeing now in the data mines for next week. And more importantly, though, I do want to just give you guys a quick little status update for the Harbinger command center, right? If you recall, this actually just started a couple days ago, obviously with Quasar and his unlock. But yeah, it's been going really good, guys. This is the new monthly setup for how legendary characters are going to get released over the span of the next couple months. As you can see here, play raids with Vigilante to essentially earn 200 Quasar shards, and as well as Intel, which has been the very hot premium currency we've been using to purchase Gear Tier 20 in preparation for characters for Age of X. Now, you can see here, guys, this is a monthly event, but my goodness, it's been really good. You can see we're almost there, 80 out of 180, so a couple more weeks to go here, but it's been a really simple setup to earn towards, obviously, shards here for Quasar. You can see here every single day it's been just raids, campaign energy, and spending of gold, so that's definitely been easy to see, and how it adds up over time, obviously. What really helped for sure as well, and I should have probably just waited to claim these ones, but there was actually some monthly items that you saw here with Hitmonkey, Silver Sable, and Daredevil, so added quite a bit of intel here, but we'll see in the coming weeks if these get refreshed. But it looks like this was for the monthly, right? So we're not going to get any more of these big ones. Victoria Hand, Songbird, and Hyperion, obviously they're going to get released later on this month, so that's going to add another big boost here for the points wise. As you can see, that's 30 right there, and then even getting some Crimson Duelist War fragments, which has been some nice little drip methods here of Gear Tier 20 for our characters there. So just make sure you're paying attention to that, because there's the monthly side of it, and then there's also the week one. Week one's been a lot more straightforward because this one's just essentially daily raids, and then the weekly stuff is really just gathering your intel, using your Thunderbolts, opening a Armory 20 Gear Tier 20 orb, as well as just earning those fragments over time here. So it's been very straightforward, very free-to-play friendly, which everyone has been a fan of, because obviously just engagement and following this to a T has really been what's been rewarding all the shards and opportunities here. So make sure you guys aren't missing all this, because it's important. This is the format for the next couple months. It's important because we do actually see some data mines in regards to what's happening next week, and that's why I wanted to do a quick little overview there. So first and foremost, this is what we're seeing right now. Coming soon, Negative Zone Harbinger. So Commander, Strike has received a stretch call from the previously known Negative Zone. This unique realm appears to be one enormous city ruled by criminals and other villainous characters. After careful consideration, we've decided to authorize a mission to this dangerous reality, which we'll call Negative Zone Harbinger. Be on the lookout for this all-new Negative Zone. Minimum requirements is that they're going to require Chapter 1 Harbinger characters. All missions will require Chapter 1 Harbinger characters. Now, to be honest, I don't know if this is going to be like the equivalent of the Scourge or Trials, because that's kind of what it sounds like, right? And I'm eager to hear your guys' thoughts too, but yeah, like I said, it kind of has that same vibe, especially when it's saying it's a new zone. Maybe it stays up for the next couple months, right? And then you just work your way through it to get the red stars for Quasar, but it would be interesting, because I thought they were going to do some sort of leaderboard aspect as well, but we'll see in the meantime. There was also obviously this image being produced in the game as well, so it kind of gave us a little bit of a preview of what that looks like. But you can see Quasar's here, complete the Harbinger month 1 objectives, and then even giving us silhouettes of the next couple teams here, right? Remember, they usually release one new team each month, so we'll probably hear about Team 3 and Team 4 near the later half of this month anyways, just because Thunderbolts got released, got announced, sorry, a couple weeks ago, and obviously with them actually getting released now. So just be on the lookout for that. So essentially 4 teams for every legendary character, which makes sense because they span and run for a couple months anyway. So they obviously need to monetize and make sure that they have opportunities for folks to spend, and you know, that's where the new teams and characters are building attraction and demand from the player base, right? So definitely understandable, but yeah, it's going to require all of these teams, right? So just be on the lookout for that. Know that we can't really skip any of these teams if they're required for the legendary, especially if there's an event for the red stars, unless you don't care about the red stars. And then guys, we do have the Hitmonkey shards being next for the Strike Season Pastor. So that's great opportunity to add more to our arsenal. If you haven't already using the Intel store, that's been obviously a nice boost as well. And then lastly, guys, this is why I wanted to do that quick little recap for Harbinger, because now we do have a little bit of information here for week 2 being next week. It does look like it's going to be the return of Battleworld. So some of the aspects of the scoring is going to be doing damage in the Shadow King trials. So we know Shadow King is likely returning. We're going to battle in Battleworld. And then as well battling in raids with Songbird at 5 stars and above. So that kind of gives us a snapshot of what's to expect in the game anyways of coming around. So Battle World returning, Shadow King Trials. So be on the lookout for that, guys, because I don't believe, let me just double check. I don't believe Shadow King is on right now. I know Old Man Logan just wrapped up, and then right before that we had Shadow King. So they're just really rotating in those older legendary characters, but they were obviously released in recently 2024. So there you guys have it. Battle World return next week. No shards being available once again, hopefully, and as well, like I said, we do know that Shadow King is gonna be around the corner, and then all that's gonna be tying back to the week 2 now for Harbinger. More shards of Quasar here to go. So let me know what you guys think in comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.